XRP is now being backed up by gold and $1,000 incoming. Sounds interesting, isn't it? But what does that mean? We are sure it does bring up a lot of questions to your mind. But don't worry, we will cover them all in this video. But first, we are giving away $25 at the end of the month to one random subscriber to start on their XRP journey. All you need to do is to like the video, subscribe, and comment your thoughts in the comment section. Welcome XRP Army. Let us grow the XRP Lab community by pressing the like button and subscribe. Firstly, let us look at some of the latest news with Ripple XRP, and then, we will be talking about everything you will need to know. Ripple recently announced their partnership with the National Bank of Egypt, the North African country's largest bank. Through Ripple's global payments network RippleNet, NBE has connected with the UAE-based financial service provider Lulu International Exchange, part of the Lulu Financial Group, to process cross-border payments from the United Arab Emirates to Egypt. With a large diaspora employed abroad in the Gulf states including the UAE, Egypt received $24 billion in remittances in 2020 alone, making it one of the top 5 remittance recipients globally after India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines. Remittances are vital for the countries that receive them, and these funds play a significant role in a country's gross domestic product. Money sent home to family and friends helps to pay for a multitude of necessities, ranging from education to food, to purchasing their own home or starting their own business. Yet, the inherent friction in the current global payments infrastructure causes cross-border remittances to be costly and slow. Through this partnership, NBE and Lulu Exchange look to elevate the cross-border remittance experience into Egypt to be cheaper, quicker, and more reliable. The group head for financial institutions and international financial services at NBE, Hesham El Safti, said that Egypt ranks amongst the top 5 countries worldwide in terms of remittances received from its overseas expatriate communities. Given the important role remittances play in the Egyptian economy, the National Bank of Egypt is continuously aiming to develop and enhance the infrastructure which pertains to this line of business. He added that NBE's partnership with Ripple will help to improve overall efficiency by enabling NBE to establish new alliances across wider markets with reduced cost and quicker integration time. We are very excited to announce our new partnership with Ripple and Lulu, which we believe will contribute to a further acceleration of the Egypt-UAE remittances corridor. Adib Ahmed, Managing Director of Lulu Financial Group, mentioned that, "Our partnership with Ripple and NBE reaffirms our commitment to enhancing the payments ecosystem of the MENA, which is the Middle East and North Africa region, through meaningful collaboration and suitable adoption of technology. By unlocking the full potential of the UAE-Egypt corridor, the partnership will help deliver a reliable, seamless and accessible cross-border payment solution for the Egyptian community and businesses in the UAE." RippleNet leverages blockchain technology to help partners across a global network accelerate their business performance and scale. It delivers a superior end customer experience, simplified network partnering, liquidity management solutions, lines of credit, and state-of-the-art infrastructure that enables real-time payments. Another interesting news with Ripple is its conflict with the SEC, which has become a very important series of events. Recently, Ripple had asked U.S. Judge Sarah Net Byrne to let it depose the former director of the SEC Division of Corporation Finance. This motion was aimed at revealing the rationale behind the SEC decisions and policies. In a prepared speech, William Hinman asserted that Ether, the native token of the Ethereum network, was not a security. He based his reason on the decentralized structure of the Ethereum network, noting that the sales of Ether were not considered securities transactions. Ripple believes that Hinman's deposition would add more weight to its claim that the XRP token is not a security. The blockchain firm intends to use Hinman's testimony as a means to understand the Commission's position and why it classifies XRP as a security, Bloomberg reports. Although the SEC tried to suppress the deposition of Hinman, the motion was denied by Net Byrne in a ruling on Thursday. SEC had argued during the hearing that it was yet to decide on Ether's regulatory status at the time of Hinman's speech. The regulator said that his speech only contained personal remarks and did not reflect the agency's viewpoint. The SEC also argued that Hinman's testimony would subject high-level government officials to depositions, and that could deter other qualified people from taking public service jobs. However, Net Byrne noted that this is not a run-of-the-mill enforcement case, adding that the deposition is not supposed to affect other SEC departments. Judge Net Byrne concluded that Hinman must sit for the deposition after Ripple and the SEC agreed on the scope in advance. The most recent ruling is the latest clash in the lawsuit that began last December when the SEC sued Ripple, its CEO Brad Garlinghouse and co-founder Chris Larsen. The watchdog alleged that they had conducted unregistered securities with their XRP token sales worth $1.3 billion. Ripple's strategy has been fixed on portraying the SEC lawsuit as partial and unfair. The firm argues that the XRP should be treated as a commodity. In April, Ripple also won a discovery ruling that required the SEC to produce internal documents about its discussions of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Ripple had earlier disclosed that the regulators couldn't regulate XRP because it is majorly used for international and domestic transactions as a digital currency, suggesting XRP as a medium of exchange and not a security. Now coming to the most interesting part of today's video, is XRP being backed by gold? Speaking to two unknown but possibly well-connected and successful men in a YouTube video of mysterious origins Wednesday, billionaire oil tycoon Charlie Ward confirmed that the digital asset XRP will indeed be backed by gold, which itself will be backed by XRP. This might sound ridiculous, but it would make a great impact. In the video, Ward says, they've done very well to keep this under wraps, and this will be part of the quantum financial system that just finished testing. I can't tell you everything, but I can tell you this, all the XRP will definitely be backed 1-to-1 with gold. And each ounce of gold will be backed 2-to-1 with XRP. The online cryptocurrency world has exploded with equal fervor and skepticism at the video, some thinking the news could send the price of XRP skyrocketing and others thinking it will only harm the digital asset. This is probably just a load of bullshit, said 3-year XRP holder Leonard Mingus. But just in case, I've added another bag of XRP and another bag of bananas. There have been numerous debates on the internet about XRP being backed by gold, but this is very reliable information, and as Mingus mentioned, it is safe to add a bag of XRP and bananas if you do not want to miss out on this opportunity. By the end of the year, Trading Beasts expects that XRP will have an average price of $1.35074, with a maximum of $1.14813. Despite the challenges facing Ripple, all indications show that the company will surmount most of them, especially the legal aspect. Clearly, after winning the legal suit in the IPO, the price may rise phenomenally. As already stated, even without a win, Ripple can continue operating outside the US. Crypto Candy, an active crypto influencer, believes that if XRP hits the $3 mark, it will be headed to the $10 mark. She tweeted this on May 25, meaning that she is very bullish on this altcoin and BTC. Other influencers, such as Credible Crypto, are more bullish, indicating that the price could soar to highs of $20 to $30. At one time, veteran financial analyst cum trader, Peter Brandt was also very bullish on the prospects of XRP. Although he clarified that weekly charts are not credible to guide action, he foresees the price of XRP hitting an ATH. All this information clearly indicated that XRP has a very bright future and would be a very good investment in the short term as well as long term. So what do you prefer? Ripple, XRP, or gold? Before heading forward, kindly note that prices of cryptocurrencies frequently change. So by the time you watch this video, it might have changed to a whole new value. The information provided in this video does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the content as such. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and hence should not be considered as financial advice. Do conduct your own due diligence and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decisions. If you want to continue to know about XRP, we have got 2 more videos waiting for you on the end screen to check out. Make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video, my friend.